Hi, my name is Jason.
This is my family, and we love to travel. To the beach, or the lake,
in the forest, on the coast,
to the mountains, and even deep underground. I hope you come along as we travel all around our home state of California, the greater United States, and beyond. We invite you to come join us as we go exploring. We've stopped off in Lincoln City. There's an outlet mall filled with stores that Jody wants to check out. She's looking for some new shoes and maybe some pants for Jack Jack. And Kira wants a t-shirt. I wasn't looking for anything, but I managed to find these Tesla superchargers anyhow. Let's get out of here. I went ahead to downtown Depoe Bay. Depoe Bay is a very cute little town right on the coast. It has a ton of these little ma and pa shops all along the main road right on the coast. Shops and candy shops. Little stuff down here in Depoe Bay. Depoe Bay is a very popular place for whale watching. There's a state whale watching information center right on the edge of the coast with information signs and lots of deck area for getting out and trying to spot the whales. Inside, there's a ton of information all about the local sea life, weather conditions, and of course, the whale watching status. There are also these little watching stations inside so you can be sheltered from the wind or the rain. There are also several monitors showing remote camera operations that are watching for whales too. From here, you can get a really good view of the whales, or at least you can get a good view of the whale watching boats going in and out of Depoe Bay. There's also lots of interactive activities for the kids, like drawing whales and checking out the whale bones. tried our hand at spotting some whales, but didn't manage to see anything but fog. Crossing under the bridge takes you into the world's smallest harbor, Depoe Bay. There's a pedestrian path that goes under the bridge. You can watch as the whale watching boats head in and out of the harbor. World's smallest harbor, Depoe Bay. Right when you come up on the other side of the pedestrian path, there's a restaurant called The Horn, a seafood pub and brewery. We decided to stop in for some chowder, hummus, cheese curds, and a flight of beer. And of course, we had to try some local ice cream. In Newport, we stopped to check out the Yaquina Bay lighthouse. It is the oldest structure in Newport, built in 1871. It's also the oldest working lighthouse on the coast. However, even though it is still in operation, it was decommissioned only 3 years after it was built and replaced by the Yaquina Head lighthouse just down the road. Today, it is supported and run by the Oregon State Parks District and by non-profit historic groups like the Friends of the Yaquina Lighthouses. Even though the light itself is still in operation, the living quarters have now been converted into a museum that preserves the history of the lighthouse and has all kinds of information about the people who lived there and worked in the lighthouse. light.
The lighthouse shall be lighted and the lights exhibited for the benefit of marinas punctually at sunset daily. Every evening, half an hour before sunset, the keeper is provided with a lighting lamp, will ascend to the lantern of the tower and commence lighting the lamp, so that the light may have its full effect by the time twilight ends. Lighthouse lights are to be kept burning brightly, free from smoke, during each entire night from sunset to sunrise. Lightkeepers are required to keep a careful watch and see that the lights are under their care, are kept properly trimmed throughout each night, and during thick and stormy weather, those keepers who have no assistance must watch the light during the entire night. Instructions and directions to lighthouse and light vessel keepers, 1871.
Cool.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I don't love this stuff. It's scary.
Would you want to live in a lighthouse, Jackson? Nope, me either. This way. What's wrong with Kira? Our stop for the next 2 days is Sea and Sand RV Resort. The RV park is right on the beach, although we got a spot up by the road. We parked the RV and headed down to the beach. It was a little bit of a hike. Yeah, a little bit of a hike. Okay, it was a long hike down to the beach, but we finally made it. It was such a long hike, in fact, we decided to move the RV to a spot closer to the beach. Now it's time to play. kids were ready to go in the water, but the water was a little too cold for Jody and I. I guess a lot of people felt the same way because we practically had the beach to ourselves. Couldn't beat the sunset view from our spot.